So up next, we're going to discuss use of sentence case or title case when writing your Google ads. Now, there's been many debates online about whether you should use title case. A lot of people think title case is the best thing to do in both the headline and the description of the ad. I see it used very commonly. Most agencies I've worked with use this format as well, and many advertisers also think this is the norm as well. But let's take a look and understand whether or not you should be using different casing for your ads in terms of using sentence case instead of title case throughout the ad. Now, first things first, I'm going to get scientific here, just to give a bit of base to what I'm about to say. Now, the way people read words in speed or online, and of course, if someone's performing a Google search for a service, they don't dwell on the Google search results page for very long. They choose an advert that appeals to them the most, or they go to an organic result that appeals to them the most. So they don't have much time, they read very quickly, and with that in mind, there have been studies that show that the way people read words are like pictures. They recognize the first and the last letter of a word when scanning through, and they can interpret what those words mean even if the letters are jumbled up. However, the only way they're recognized most instantly is if you write things in sentence case. So what that means is that when you're writing an ad and you're writing in sentences, then it means sentence case is easily more understood by users than title case. But that applies to the description and not the headline. The reason being, the headline is not a sentence. The description is written in sentences. The headlines are attention-grabbing snippets of text with very few characters, meaning title case actually gets more attention on the headline. So with that said, what that means is when writing an ad on Google, the best approach is in your headlines to use title case. Make sure every single word in your headline is capitalized, it stands out more, and when you look at the search results page and you look at your ads versus your competitor ads, yours are going to stand out as much as theirs are. So the first challenge, of course, is to take up real estate. Capital letters appear bigger, they appear taller, they appear more bold, so people can see them more easily. Headlines grab attention. However, when reading the content of the ad itself, users have less stress and less, friction when understanding the content if you go with sentence case. The data bears this out in terms of science and understanding what the studies have been in the past that have looked at this. So from my point of view, when I write ads, I always go with headlines in full title case, and then the rest of the content in sentence case, because it makes things a lot easier to read for users. This might vary geography to geography depending on language, but in terms of the English speaking world, which of course I'm speaking English, so I hope all of you can understand me, that is the best way to write your ads. Now, I always say back things up with the data. It could depend on your industry, it could depend on your niche. Always trial these different things, but for your next A/B test for your ads, I would advise you trial writing your descriptions in title case and sentence case and do an A/B test and see which one does better for you. I have a feeling it will be sentence case because that is how the brain is trained to read content, and that's really important, and that's why when it comes to title case versus sentence case, it's a balance. The headline, always titles, the description, always sentence case. Thank you so much for watching that video. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. And of course, this video came from a clip from the main SEM Academy weekly show. So be sure to check that out by subscribing to the channel so you don't miss a single episode or update from the world of paid advertising.